The 3-6 Tennessee Titans take on the 1-9 Carolina Panthers. And unless you're a Panthers or a Titans fan, you might not want to watch this game. Thanks for tuning in. If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. Help me get to 500 by the end of the year. If you guys can make that happen, I really appreciate you guys. Keep the comments coming, the likes, the shares. I'm all for it. Love doing these videos. Helps when you get the subscriber count going up a little bit. Makes me feel a little better. So, hey, hope you guys are feeling real generous after the holiday here with Thanksgiving. So give me a like and subscription, and we'll keep it going, guys. Now, like I said earlier, the Titans and Panthers, you're not going to watch this game unless you are a Titans or Panthers fan. And you're probably not watching this video unless you're a Titans or Panthers fan. Let's be honest. But this game has implications, and it's not playoff implications. This game has top 5 pick implications. Now, the Panthers are currently at 1-9. I'm going to pop up the current draft position for you here. And like I said, the Panthers are currently 1-9 with the number 1 pick, but they traded it for Bryce Young that they drafted last year. So that pick actually belongs to the Chicago Bears. So you have Panthers, which traded to the Bears, number 1 pick. You have Arizona Cardinals at 2-9 with a second. You have the 2-8 New England Patriots with the third. You have the 3-8 Chicago Bears with the fourth. You have the 3-8 New York Giants with the fifth. And then you have the 3-7 Tennessee Titans with the sixth. Now, if you look forward to Tennessee's schedule the rest of the way out, we play the Carolina Panthers at home, and we have the Indianapolis Colts at home. Then we have at Miami, and that's a Monday Night Football game, which will probably be flexed to a Sunday because no one's going to want to watch that game on prime time. That's the first time they started flexing those games. And I don't blame them. You guys want to watch good games. I'm a realist. If I wasn't a Titans fan, I'd be like, get them off there. I'm sick of seeing the Bears on freaking prime time all the time, and they suck. So then we host the Texans, then the Seahawks, then we're at Texans again, and then we finish home against the Jaguars. Now, guys, if you look at that schedule, I think the only winnable game we have right now is the Carolina Panthers. Let me run that down for you one more time really quick. Panthers, Colts, Dolphins, Texans, Seahawks, Texans, Jaguars. I don't see us winning more than 2 games possible out of that. So, let's say we finish 5-12. I mean, that's, I'd rather see us, if we lose to Carolina, there's a good chance we lose the rest of the way. Carolina is probably the worst NFC team in the league, and the Tennessee Titans are probably the worst AFC team in the league. You have two of the worst teams playing this week. So, obviously I hate saying to you guys, hey, I want to see Tennessee lose. Obviously, I want to see them win. If they win, I'll be happy. If they lose, I'll be like, hey, better draft pick. But I don't want to see us pick in the middle of the round, in the middle of the pack like we have, years ago. And you don't get the high, talented pick. And you got to remember, if you have a high pick in the first round, you're going to get it every round. So it's not just the first round pick that matters. It's every round that happens after that. But what I am looking forward to is Titans offensive line here. They are taking Jalen Duncan, and he's going to be left tackle, and Dylan Radins is going to be right tackle. Now, Andre Dillard is actually back from concussion. He can play, but they're deciding to bench his ass, and I'm so happy about that because he reminds me of Dennis Daly 2.0. Getting sick of seeing a swinging left tackle or swinging door at left tackle. We're going to get Levis hurt. That's how Tannehill got hurt. I don't want to see the young gun get hurt. I want to see him make it the rest of the year healthy, and I want to see improvement. And I want to see Burks get back. I want to see them grow chemistry together. And I want to see him. I want to see what he's got. If he doesn't show it, which I think he has it, I think he can be the franchise quarterback from what I've seen. Yeah, I remember what he's working with here. But if he can show promise behind this line, I'm going to be encouraged for next season. And guess what? We can take a top 5 pick we have next year and draft like a Marvin Harrison Jr., right? Or Joe Alt, or one of the good left tackles, or another wide receiver. Or we could trade back. Trade it and get more picks. We have $100 million in cap room next year, and we're going to have a top pick this year. So let's just take what we got or what we can get, and let's build off of it. But what I'm looking for is, I have been a Duncan fan since training camp. There's videos. If you guys have been following me since day one, I've posted videos on Jalen Duncan. If you have not seen it, scroll down below and watch some of those videos. I have broken down the offensive line in depth, and I said I want this guy to start. I also did say that I don't think he will start in the beginning of the year, but I said there's a chance if the line is shaky, especially Andre Dillard, that he's a chance that he can slide in later on in the year. But I also said that would be if we're not doing very good. Sucks that I was right about most of those things, but I didn't want to be right. I didn't want us to suck, and I didn't want to see Dillard not pan out. But, you know, it happened. And we didn't really invest a lot in Dillard because the way they structured his contract with a 3-year deal with a front-loaded basically in the first year with an opt-out in the second year. So, you know, hey, he's not working out. Cut him after next year, guys. Just, you know, hey, give it a shot. Worth it. You tried to invest in the line. You tried to with what you were working with, which was no capital in the draft and no capital in money. You had nothing to work with. J-Rob completely screwed this team. And I have another video on there if you want to watch that about how J-Rob completely screwed the Tennessee Titans for the next few years. Now, technically, last year was the first year we witnessed it, and this year is the really big year where it's really affecting us. We're going to see the trickle effect for the next couple of years until we can get Rand Carthon to get us out of this hole that J-Rob dug us. But, guys, pay attention to the offensive line. Pay attention to Will Levis. We want to see what this kid's got. That's what I'm looking forward to. If you guys want to root for a loss for a higher draft pick, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, we're looking for the long haul. I'm wearing the AFC Divisional Championship shirt because, the AFC South Division Championship shirt, just because it reminds me we had some good years with the Titans. Every team has its window. We had our window. It's shut. We didn't build correctly throughout the draft over the years, and it sucks. But we're in for a rebuild here. Hopefully we got the quarterback of our future. And guys, let me know what you think down below. Let me know what you think about the game. Are you rooting for Tennessee to lose? Are you not rooting for Tennessee to lose? Will you never root for them to lose? Let me know what you guys think down below. And as always, tighten up, everybody.